Hai, konnichiwa, selamat malam KAORI Readers, good evening everyone. Kita kembali lagi dengan live interview. Kali ini KAORI Nusantara berkesempatan untuk mendapatkan kesempatan wawancara dengan salah satu esport player dari Jepang. Please welcome Nori-san from TAITO Station Tradz.
Hi everyone, I'm Nori from Japan. よろしくお願いします。
So Nori-san is currently a 2DX Pro player representing TAITO Station Tradz on Bemani Pro League Season 2. He have past experience as the Bemani Pro League 0 for Team Ryu, and then
Yes.
Season 1 representing Silk Hut. And right now TAITO Station Tradz is his. And first of all, congratulations for your win from versus Team Lyserlon this week.
Thank you so much. Yeah, our boss of Ryo-san had a very significant play on that match.
Wow,
Yeah,
Ryo-san すごいね。
すごい。
はい、
すごかったです。
So, disclaimer for our Indonesian and Japanese viewers: this interview will be mostly spoken in English, but
Yes.
we will. Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay. Hai, omatase mohon maaf sebelumnya kalau readers ada kesalahan teknis dari tim kami. We are sorry for the technical difficulties. There are some technical problems we need to take care of. So allow us to introduce once again to our live interview guest tonight. Please welcome Nori-san from TAITO Station Tradz.
こんばんは。
For the Japanese and Indonesian viewers, this interview will be spoken mostly in English, but we will provide any Japanese or Indonesian translation if necessary. And also, this interview will be uploaded to our official YouTube channel once this interview has concluded. So, yeah. このインタビューはほとんど英語で喋れます。しかし、必要の場合であれば日本語と英語を使用します。Alright, Nori-san, should we start the interview right now without further ado?
Yes.
Hi. Okay, so before we start to talk about Nori-san experience as a 2DX Pro player, perhaps could Nori-san introduce to our audience what is Beatmania 2DX?
Yeah. Hi. What is 2DX is really tough question, and my explanation is not enough, but let me try. Beatmania 2DX is a music game, or should I say rhythm game provided by Konami. Basically, we can play 2DX in arcades, but it can be also be played on home PCs as Infinitas right now. 2DX is played with 7 buttons and 1 scratch. I feel sorry that official 2DX homepage has only Japanese descriptions, but please check the details about 2DX in the official 2DX site. Is it enough?
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Hi.
Thank you.
So I think I could also help to answer this that the game is already available in Indonesia and
Mm,
country. If you are living in Jakarta, especially, you can find it in 4 different arcades, and yeah, please enjoy the game.
enjoy.
Yeah. はい、so 次、
Mm,
next up, so let's talk a bit about the 2DX scene.
mm-hmm,
So I've seen that 2DX scene in Japan and Korea is very big, especially with the recent release of
mm,
the Lightning Cap model.
yes.
Do you have any thoughts when you know that the 2DX scene is starting to grow on
Mm,
Asia and then Australia and then maybe the USA too?
yes. Yeah, I always think that 2DX should be more popular around the world, not only Japan. So
Mhm.
I'm really happy to hear that the Southeast Asia and Australia and USA, there are more increase of 2DX players. And I just understand why you all in KAORI offered me this interview. いや、
はい、ありがとうございます。
はい。
はい、次ね。Maybe let's talk about
うん。
Nori-san experience as a 2DX
うん。
player. So since when Nori-san decided to go professional on 2DX, and is there any motivation that helps you become a pro player like today?
Okay. At first, actually, I was told by my friend that I should apply for BPL 0. So
Oh.
it was not my natural motivation from myself.
Ah.
But right now, my biggest motivation to be a pro player is that I just want more people, especially those outside of Japan, to know about 2DX and to know that there is a professional league for music games.
Mhm.
And so I can do to tell it to the world. Yeah.
Wow, that's so nice of your friends to
Yes,
encourage
yes, yes.
you to.
Yeah, to apply for the BPL zero. If I don't have the friends, maybe I did not apply for BPL zero, and maybe I can't participate in BPL 2021 and this season's BPL, I think. So
Hi,
yeah, I really appreciate it to the friends. ありがとうね。
hi, so next up, it's still related to your
うん、
experience as studio role player. We know for a fact that your nickname on 2DX scene is Mr. Data.
yes.
Mr. Data. So could Nori-san explain where that nickname come from?
Yeah. Maybe the main reason for なんだ I'm being as a Mr. Data is I am the one of the inventor of BPI, Beat Power Indicator. Maybe
Oh.
many of you doesn't know what BPI is.
Mhm.
So let me なんだっけ、紹介する。説明する。explain about it. Many advanced players like Kaiden or around top of Kaiden had the difficulty on setting the next goal because they can get triple A for many of level 12 songs, and they can't set なんか concrete goal for next. So we created an index where the top score is 100 and the 回転 average is 0.
なるほど、なるほど。
So yeah, so to make BPI, I have to collect many data about the especially level 12 songs. What is the kaiden average of this song? What is the total notes of this song? And what is the top score of this song? So the doing so, maybe Konami-san gave me a nickname of Mr. Data, I
な
think.
るほど。So it's not like the nickname you came up with, but rather
Yes.
the you
I,
gave it. なるほどな。
I have, なんていうのかな。すいません、ウィジアさん、もしかしたらトランスレートお願いします。自分でミスターデータですって言ったことはないです。
あ
はい。
なるほどな。
はい。
So for the translation, we're gonna post it on our Facebook live comments. So
ああ、なるほど。
no need to worry for the loss miss in translation or something. So we want to all of our viewers to
うんう
really
ん。
understand what Nori-san is explaining right now.
OK。
So
can
okay.
I have a 1 minute to tweet about this interview has
なるほど。
started?
はいはい。わかりました。
Sorry. ちょっと待っててね。
はいはい。
と、
Oke, jadi untuk sekarang Nori-san minta waktu sebentar untuk
で、
nge-tweet live ini. Jadi
うん。
untuk yang mau share live-nya, untuk yang mau sebar-sebar ke teman-teman kalian, bisa langsung aja copy link live streaming ini dan disebar ke teman.
Done.
So, hi, thank you.
Thank you.
Nori-san, thank you.
Yes.
So let's see next question, I guess.
Mhm.
So 2DX have a lot of top players today, right? So
Yes, yes.
do you have any 2DX top player that inspire you the most to become like pro players or to become better at 2DX?
Actually, as I talked before,
Mm-hmm.
my initial motivation to be a pro player was a suggestion from my friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I don't come up with an appropriate person for that question. But of course, there are many top players who I admire, like Seiryu-san, Yutaka-san, or many, of course, Ryo-san. Yeah, they are really, the existence of those top pro player always inspire me to be, なんていうのかな、more high score to get, I want to be like them.
Mm-hmm.
So they always inspire me. Yeah,
なるほどな。
recently, yes.
はい、ありがとうございます。So next up, maybe let's talk a bit once again about 2DX. So until today, 2DX have thousands of songs until
Yes.
the Kasawa edition.
Mhm.
Do you have any favorite song to play and maybe to listen? You can
Yeah.
name more than one if you have multiple favorites.
Yeah. Actually, I have hundreds of favorite songs, so maybe
Oh,
this stream will be end if I name from one to end. So, but if I have to pick one, I would say Arcadia by Omaju-san and Moi Moi-san, which has
oh,
recently been added to 2DX. It's my recent, なんていうのかな, favorite song.
なるほどな。
And let me say another song is I love Nekomata Master-san,
Mm-hmm.
and the song of Proof of the Existence is my one of the favorite song. From Torikoro version. So please search Proof of the Existence in the YouTube and listen. And if you have a chance to play 2DX, please play
Mm-hmm.
that song.
Hi,
Yeah.
hi. So yeah, that's the favorite song for Nori-san.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, let me add one song.
ah, go ahead. どうぞどうぞ.
I love Taku Inoue-san,
Mm-hmm.
and I love the Taku Inoue-san song. That is Backyard Stars, which
Back to that. Mm-hmm.
which I played recently in BPL Season 2
Mm-hmm.
with the match of Makoji-san from Round 1 team.
Oh,
So please also search about Backyard Stars in the YouTube. And please watch my match with Makoji-san in a BPL.
hi. So if any of you wants to see the match of Nori-san
Mm-hmm.
on Bemani Pro League, if I'm not mistaken, you can watch it on Bemani Pro League official channel
Yes.
on
Yes.
YouTube. They always have a recap on the match, and you can see Nori-san and maybe his teammate like Popojite-san, Tatsu-san, or
Leo-san.
competing against other top teams in the Bemani Pro. So yeah, have a watch everyone.
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします. And then next up, let's talk about your favorite version. So 2DX right now have 29 version, maybe 30 if you count Infinitas too.
Yes.
So does Nori-san have a favorite version to play? And then what are the reason you like that version the most?
Okay, let me see. I had a lot of time when I was a college student. The version when I was a college student was a Linko and Torikoro. So those two versions are my favorite
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't have a friends around me when I was a junior high or high school student.
Mm-hmm.
And I met many friends when I was a college student.
Ah,
So
yeah, I see.
I get a friend to compete with. So though yeah, because of those reasons, I love the Rinko and Torikoro. And of
Ah,
course, Heroic Bass and Bistro Bar and Cat Tower are also my favorite because I've been a pro player since those versions.
素晴らしい。素晴らしいね。
はい。
Thank you, thank you. So, 次ね、maybe let's talk more in
Mhm.
depth about 2DX. So, since 2DX Heroic was the 27 version, 2DX have introduced a graph update
Oh,
in
yes.
to indicate like certain songs difficulties. Does Nori-san have a favorite chart category? So maybe to explain the viewers, this graph update have 6 categories. Notes, peak, sovereign, I think peak, and
Peak
then what else? Code, and then scratch. Right.
and charge, yeah.
Hi, I'm Taji. Hi. So does Nori-san have words on this?
Yeah, maybe the listeners from Japan and listeners who watch the BPL may already know, but I like Sofran
uh,
the most. Yeah, because of the reason why I like Sofran the most is the many other pro player does not like so much soprano songs,
Mm-hmm.
and they are very good on notes and pick and chord or charge and scratch.
Mm-hmm.
So if I なんていうのかな practice more in soprano songs,
Mm-hmm.
I can have a higher 勝率 percentage to win.
Oh, hi, chance,
So
chance.
yes, chance. Yeah, I can get a much more chance. So
Uh,
I like soprano songs.
hi. So for any viewers who don't understand what Sovlan is,
Yeah, I know.
Sovlan is songs that have certain BPM changes.
Yes.
Yeah, so the songs may dramatically increase or decrease in BPM, therefore changing the speeds of the chart. So it might be easier to some people, or it could be harder to some
Yes.
people to play this certain of chart, right?
Yes. Thank you for following.
Yeah, yeah, just that.
Right.
So next up, since 2DX is a one of the Bemani produced games, right?
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
does Nori-san have other Bemani games that
Uh,
Nori-san plays, like maybe Sonborte, the DDR, Papan, like
yeah.
that?
Actually, I almost only played 2DX.
Mm-hmm.
But recently, I started thinking about doing DDR to lose my weight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, DDR is also big in Indonesia. So
Really?
yeah, so it started way back from the DDR on consoles, and then we have some Supernova, and then X3 fastest X2 machines in local arcade, and then recently with the release of DDR Ace, and then finally right now A3,
Mm.
we host DDR competition too, and then
Oh,
there's so
really?
many, yeah,
Yeah.
and there's so many veterans from the X3 period who came back, and then they almost all of them are shocked with the new songs, the new chart, and everything. So yeah, DDR is a very long term game for in Indonesia.
Oh, I didn't know that. へえ。なるほど
So
ね。
hi, so maybe let's go back to maybe Nori-san
うん。
experience. So when you are grinding for a good score in a chart,
うん。
let's say あとね do you ever felt burnout when you are grinding certain song? If you have ever feel like that way, how do you recover from that burnout?
It's so difficult question, even if this question is done by Japanese. But one thing what I regularly do
Mm-hmm.
is do not grind or play one song too much, so that I
Mm-hmm.
might feel burnout. So
Mm-hmm.
that so if I think this is not fun
Mm-hmm.
to do only a song or a chart, even though the right before the BPL match, I stop playing the song and play another song to なんていうのかな don't feel burned out. So my advice from me is you need multiple goals and do not stuck on only one goals. I have to clear this song. I have to clear this song. That makes the game not fun, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, setting multiple goal is good for your game, I think.
なるほどね。I
はい。
think yeah, it's also useful tips for other games too,
Yes,
because
yes.
like some vortex like Poppen is also need a good
Mm.
accuracy, so it's better for us not to grind
Yes,
once.
because if you set a goal to clear a certain song or chart,
Mhm.
the playing game seems to be a なんていうんだろうかな。ウォークじゃないけど、なんか、ちょっと待って。I open deep well, just a moment.
はいはい。
えー
どうぞ。
なんか、オブリゲーションっていうか、
はい。はい。オビリージョンね。は
そう、
い。
game does become an obligation になっちゃうから、
Mhm.
do not stick on or grind to one song. Please enjoy
Mm.
the game.
はい。Very enjoying.
は
And
い。
then the other aspect that we need to avoid is injury, right? So
うん。
I've seen that some of top players have injuries on their hands, on finger, on their wrist because of maybe misplay or such. So the Nori-san have any advice to maybe avoid injuries like that when you're playing 2DX?
Maybe, なんか、similar answer to
Ah,
the last question from me,
ah,
but yeah, I should say do not
mhm.
play too much.
uh,
Your health is most important.
yeah,
So if you feel pain on your hands or arms,
mhm.
please stop playing the game. Yeah,
Hi.
it's only advice I can do, I think. Actually, I had a なんていうのかな huge pain on my arms or hand
Ah,
when I was a college student because
mm,
I have a lot of time and I have a lot of motivation. So I play too much. So
mm.
I have a time that I can't use chopsticks. And I just only
Ah,
eat foods with my forks and the spoons and like this. Because
that's too bad.
yeah, I can't use freely those fingers because of the pains.
No.
So I don't recommend to do like to be like so. So
Mm-hmm.
I know if some of you have many motivation,
Mm-hmm.
but please care your body first.
Yeah, indeed.
Yes,
Health is very important for everyone,
yes,
whether you are playing or doing activities. So yeah,
yes,
always take care of your health when you are
yes.
doing any activity.
Because this is a game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Ini, so when we are playing 2DX, so handstands is very important, right? So
Mm.
you need to like train it for a few years to so that your hand can finally do a good stance to get that good score on certain songs. Do you have any tips for maybe players who are struggling to get the right handstand?
Yeah. Also, that question is really difficult, even in Japanese. But
Mhm,
そうね。When this is my なんていうのかな think. So maybe
mhm,
this doesn't apply for everyone.
mhm,
But one thing I think important about the handstands is keep the vertical position or height of the hand as
mhm,
much as possible to the なんていうの fixed position. Do not
mhm,
play like this.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the height of vertical position as much as possible. And it's maybe one of the most important about hand stance to play 2DX. I think. I think.
なるほどね、なるほどね。
Yes. はい。
はい。Thank you for the so again, some and then maybe let's go back on discussing 2DX as a game itself. So 2DX have many like game modes update up until now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, like example arena or BPL battle, and then do you have any favorite updates personally?
Yeah, as you mentioned, Arena is one of the huge updates recently. I think the music games were basically played by a single player in order to achieve a higher score to, なんていうのかな, surpass my old best scores. But I believe that the introduction of Arena has quickly changes that mood or environment. 2DX become a PVP
あ、
game,
はい、はい、は
I
い。
think.
PVP
So thinking about what is his, なんていうのか, good, not good songs, and what is a good song to him. So I have to play this song to beat him. So I need to set a goal to this line, and I have to practice to that score. みたいな. Yeah.
So, so do you always like have a personal best score when you play arena?
Yes, yes.
わあ、なるほ
Because so maybe これめっちゃ難しいな。
ど。
If you play 2DX in single person, maybe you have said なんか I can reach this score, but I think I can't reach this score. So you maybe set your limitation. But in the arena mode, the only you think is I want to win this match. I want to beat someone. So when I play arena mode, those limitations has blown up and just want to get to highest score as much I can. So I can get my best score when I play arena mode.
ああ、なるほどね。
Yes.
Like, that's a very good motivation for
Yes.
everyone. ありがとうございます。
はい。
And then, what aspect of 2DX that makes you interested on playing 2DX often? Maybe like the songs or the
Yes.
charts.
The one thing that sure is that there are so many great songs and that charts that is my basic motivation to play 2DX. And another reason why I play 2DX is if you play 2DX thought free, your effort can be visualized as an increase of the score.
Wow.
Maybe in our なんていうの social life っていうか being a なんていうのかな normal worker, we don't have a chance to we don't have a chance to visualize my effort in a number or in a なんていうのかな。ちょっと日本語で言います。
はいはいはい。日本語で大丈夫です。
自分の 努力が、こう、数字とかで分かりやすく評価されるというか、結果になることって、普通に生きてるとなかなかないですけど、
Mm.
2DX で頑張ると、スコアという数字で自分の頑張りが可視化されるっていうのは、すごいいいなっていつも思ってます。
なるほどね。So, we are waiting for the translation right now because
Yes.
we have interpreter to help Nori-san and viewers to maybe understand what Nori-san is trying to say.
いや、
So,
自分で言いますね。
はい
ちょ。っと
はい。
タイプなの難しいですけど、
うん。
oke teman-teman, yang tadi Nori-san bilang, meskipun apa ya dia bikin rangkai-rangkai kata dulu sebentar.
はい。So,
Dalam
right
hidup
now,
ini,
Mhm.
itu kan kita tidak selalu dinilai dari angka ataupun skor yang tadi Nori-san bilang.
Mhm.
Tapi dalam hal yang Nori-san yang selalu Nori-san yang giat bermain 2DX ini pun kayaknya dilihat dari nilai skor pun itu adalah satu hal yang wow gitu.
Mm. So, if I'm not mistaken, so I think life is not about just score and number, right? That's what you're talking about.
So.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's a very philosophical answer from
Yeah.
Noe-san で。
いや、
ちょっとすごいね。あと
はい。
ね、次、maybe we can try to talk about BPL because maybe
Oh.
our viewers maybe not really familiar with what we are talking about BPL. So maybe could Nore-san explain a bit about what is BPL?
Okay. Firstly, VPL stands for Bemani Pro League. And okay, I prepared the translated description from official page by DeepL
大丈夫、大
about
丈夫。
BPL. So let me read that. Bemani Pro League is a new type of esports and music entertainment organized by Konami. Professional players belong to teams and aim to win the team championship in a league. This season's titles are Beatmania IIDX, Sound Protects, and Dance Dance Revolution.
もう、
And BPL Season 2 Beatmania IIDX will consist of 8 teams with 4 professional players per team. And I belongs to TAITO STATION Tradz, and my teammates are Ryo-san, Popojite-san, Tatsu-san.
はい。
Is it enough?
enough.
Yeah,
But
thank you.
I'll maybe help to explain more about this. So as Nori-san said, there are 8 teams that are participating right now. So Nori-san team is TAITO Station Tradz, and
That's,
then there
yes.
is Apina Frames, Round
Yes.
1 Entertainment,
Mm.
Game Panic,
Yes.
Supernova Tohoku,
Yes.
Leisure Rando,
Leisure Run.
and then Silk Hut,
Silk Heart, yes.
Silk Hut, Gigo, and then
Gigo, yes.
lastly, if I'm not mistaken, I
で、
think
トラッツ
that's
かな
all.
That's all, maybe.
I think that's all. Yeah, that's
Yes.
all 18. Right. So yeah, that and then for those of you who are interested on how the tournament works, so basically right now it's the March week, so the top 2 teams from this stage will advance directly to semi-final,
Yes.
and then the third until the 6th position will face each other on quarter final,
Yes.
and the 7th and 8th position will be eliminated.
Yes.
So I think right now Tux is on the second position.
Fifth
Fifth.
position.
Fifth.
確か。はい。
But I hope Trotz could
Yeah.
advance to the next stage. 頑張ります、Nori-san.
よろしくお願いします。
Alright, so maybe let's talk about Nori-san experience on BPL. So this is the second year Nori-san is participating. Do you have what's the most exciting part of you on BPL for Nori-san when you participate on this competition? You can maybe tell your experience on BPL 0 and then maybe the first season or maybe just this season only. Yeah. Go ahead, Nori-san.
Yeah, as I mentioned before,
Mhm.
the many music games, including 2DX,
Mhm.
are basically played by single person.
Mhm.
But BPL is a team game. So I think that is both the most exciting part and also the difficult part.
Mhm.
And another reason, another exciting part of BPL is the presence of DJs like
DJ.
Kosuke-san, Taka-san, Ryu-san. Those DJs constantly plays songs between our plays. So if you don't know about 2DX but if you don't know about 2DX songs or how to play 2DX, I even so I want you to see the BPL streaming or videos on YouTube because the 2DX song or any other Konami's music game songs なんていうのかな continuously
Grew bigger.
yes yeah you can listen many Konami's
Songs.
music game songs in the BPL stream so
No.
yeah please watch the BPL videos though I know the description and 実況ってなんて言うんだちょっと待って。comment in Japanese, so you all maybe cannot understand, but please only to listen the songs, please watch BPL. お願いします。
So once again, Nori-san wants to inform everyone that if you are interested to listen to any 2DX songs, you can listen and watch it on Bemani Pro League official channel because apart from the match itself, there are also DJ live at the end of the show and also DJ set list on the intermission. So there are lots of songs that being played by the residents DJ every week.
Yes.
I hope everyone can find their own favorites and actually listen it many times like I do on certain song.
Yes.
すみませんね。Nori-san, it seems like your video is
really?
reading. Could you maybe
Okay.
turn it on once again?
Okay, I turned off and I turned on.
はい。ヨギさん has the video issue has been resolved? はい。OK。normal です。はい。normal です。It's already go back to normal?
normal. よかった。
よかった。
はい。
next up. So I really hope that maybe after this interview there are maybe people who are excited to try 2DX maybe like next day or so. So do you have any tips for this newcomer player should they want to get serious on playing it?
Okay. There are two advices from me. One, there are maybe less than 10 game mode in 2DX. but newcomer player should play step up mode. You keep play step up mode until you are able to clear level 5 or 6. I think you keep playing step up mode because step up mode you can always play 3 songs. But if you play standard mode, if you fail, you can only 1 song in the credit. So the step up mode is guaranteed to play 3 songs for each credit. So play step up mode. And second advice is please find your favorite song in 2DX. Like watching BPL or buy some album or YouTube Music or Spotify or any other like music service and find your favorite song in 2DX and play easiest chart of the song. And set a goal of clear to that chart or song. Is my advice. Hope my advice can be understood. Yes.
I'll try to
please follow. Yeah.
Explain it clearly. So in 2DX, what Nori-san is trying to say is there are modes called step up mode. So if you are trying to play 2DX on arcade, you can select this mode, so you are guaranteed to play 3 songs. And then whether you succeed or fail the song, you always get 3 songs. So try to practice as much as you can on this mode. And then the next advice is that try to play your favorite song, because with your favorite song being played, and then there is chance you could discover more songs, and then you are progressively more getting better on 2DX. So take your time, everyone, if you are trying to play 2DX. There are also, as we mentioned before, that there are also PC version of this game. It's called 2DX Infinitas, but it requires you to do a subscription every month, and then there are also song packs that maybe you need to buy if you want to play certain songs. But oftentimes that the Konaste always do a discount when you are to play, so always keep an eye for it if you want to buy your favorite song.
And I forgot the important advice. As I mentioned before, do not grind to a song or a chart. Please enjoy many songs and chat.
That must be
must
implement on our mind.
Yes.
So when you're playing like this 2X, do you have like a special routine when you're like maybe trying to play 2DX or trying to get a good scores on BPL? Because I think some of these players have publicly post that like routine that you need to do this or that. Do you have that kind of routine maybe?
そうね。いいんか。So recently, for the first play on the day, I always play easier song like level 9 or 10 and adjust the timing and find the timing of the day. It sometimes fluctuate, change the day by day.
Mhm.
So on my first credit, I just seek the today's adjustment. And なんだよな、ルーチンなのかちょっと微妙だ。Every time I get grade, not P grade, Pika grade,
Mhm.
I try to find the reason why I made normal grade. That is because I just only I'm sleepy or I'm got tired because I played 2DX after my normal work. Or I did gym training yesterday, so I have a muscle pain or
Get also Nori-san.
yes. So and if you find a reason, so how to adjust. So the if I had a muscle pain, not you in I'm not if I don't in a good condition on that day, set change settings to the so on set change your settings for that day. And today I should slower timing or みたいな感じで。ちょっとすいません。
はい、あと、は大丈夫で。
日によって、判定の位置をちゃんと探すことを心がけてます。
なるほどね。
はい。
Okay. All right. Perhaps there are a few questions left, but I think we have the time to get some questions from our viewers. There are a lot right now. あとね、ギーテンさん asked that do you have any favorite composer in 2DX?
いっぱいいるよ。So many favorite composer だけど。
はい、you can talk about more than one person.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I will name about 10 or more だと思うけど。
はい、どうぞどうぞ。
もう、of course、タッさん。
はい、タカ様。はい。
コウスケさん。
コウスケさん。はい。
リュウさん。
はい。
猫又マスターさん。
で、
やっぱ、そうね、オマージュさん。
オマージュさん。はい。
ラフスケッチさん。
ラフスケッチ。はい。
いや、ブラックロリータさん。
はい。
いや、もう、everybody in 2DX is my favorite.
なるほどな。
いや、ソングライターだし、I like カメリアさん because his song is insanely difficult.
いや、カメラさん。
Yeah, the song is have a なんていうのが very 特徴的な unusual unusual chant, unique chant.
Unique.
So I like カメリアさん song, but yeah, いっぱいいるな、本当に。Yeah, but yeah, those people are my favorite, and maybe I just now forget right now, but I have many other favorite songwriters. タク井上さん。
タク井上だ。
Please write many songs to 2DX. 井上さん。
はい、お願いします。
お願いします。
あとね、次、エヴァンさんは、he asked that, what is your favorite matches on BPL this season?
どれだろう ?The most 印象的な、ちょっと待ってね。
はい、大丈夫で。
ダイナソーさんズ、マッチ。なんだっけ
はい。あとね、
はい。リオさんズ、リオさん、ダイナソーさんズマッチ。recent match.
もうrecent match.
もうね、すごいよ。ブレインシェイキングだったもん。
はい、はい。今、最強だな。
Yes. And,
so, for anyone who aren't catching up to the BPL, so Nori-san favorite matches is the this week matches
Yes.
between Tradz versus later on. So it's
Yes.
the top match between non-teammates Rio-san versus Dinosaur-san, and he said that it's a brain-shaking match because it's totally unexpected,
Yeah.
and there are so many pictures of you and your teammates celebrating like crazy after that match. And
Yes.
おめでとうだ。
Yes. That was it. And another match is battles between Willow and Yutaka.
おー
Bitter chocolate striker.
Wow. That's also a very good song, but
Yes.
yeah, it's really hard.
No one can do such a battle. I think
Mm.
only Willow-san and Yutaka-san can
Mhm.
do such battle, I think.
ああ、なるほどな。
Yes.
はい、次ね、リンタンさんね、are you interested in making music or making DJ set like that? Or
Yeah, to be honest, yeah,
Mhm.
I have a little motivation about making a music or doing a real DJ,
Mhm.
but I totally have no knowledge about the making music or doing a DJ.
うん。
そう、いつかやってみたいです。
ああ、なるほどね。
I want to in someday.
Someday, alright. Okay, because uh-huh.
Yeah. But being a pro player of BPL, and I have another regular daytime job, I don't have much time
ああ、
to
なるほどな。
do those things. So
なるほど、なるほど。はい、lastly, from Himere-san,
うん。
do you consider to yourself to join KAC maybe starting next year or so?
If I had such a skill.
なるほど。So maybe
Yeah.
for those of you who don't understand what KAC is, so
うん。
KAC is Konami Arcade Championship. So it's basically yearly competition dedicated for all Bemani games, and 2DX is being one of the most viewed games on every KAC, and the contestant is not only from Japan, it's
うん。うん。
open for everyone. So let's say Korea, Southeast Asia. So if you are like very good enough to compete in this highest level of competition, feel free to participate in KC next year.
Yes. Yeah, but maybe there is a qualifier for the KC.
Mm-hmm.
So I will do my best
Mm-hmm.
on the qualify.
はい。
But yeah, 頑張ります。
頑張ります。
はい。
はい。So this is maybe last couple of question. ね、do you have any message for international 2DX player?
いやー、いっぱいあるよ。Yeah, I just want to say thank you for playing 2DX because 2DX is the UI is maybe mainly designed by Japanese
Mhm.
and maybe the number of overseas player is not so much, so you can't get enough information about 2DX.
Mhm.
Still, you are playing 2DX is very, なんていうのかな、本当に嬉しい。I want just to again say thank you to all the players of
Mhm.
overseas. So
なるほど。
I want to be a bridge of those international players and Japanese players.
Mhm.
So maybe you can't get much enough information or advice to get higher skill in your mother language. So
なるほど。
please send me or send Kaori-san to
はい。
feedback. So I need advice or I have a question to Nori-san and to the Kaori-san and maybe I can make this interview or such a なんていうのかな communication time
はい。
for next time. So yeah, I keep try to なんだこれ。
なんだこれ、はい。日本語で大丈夫。はい。日本語のは大丈夫で。
はい、ちょっと待ってね。
はい。
日本語でも大丈夫なのは分かってるけど、英語で言いたいからちょっと待ってね。
わかりました。わかりました。
情報を発信するって言いたい。ミッティングトランスミッティングなのかなまあ、なんだろう。I want to keep say or tweet about 2DX information in English. So please feel free to send me a reply about 2DX or BPL anytime in English. Sorry, I can't understand Indonesian language right now, so I will use a translator, but yeah, I'm very welcome of overseas or international players
はい。どんどん。
message.
はい。はい。So, I think, I hope this, Nori-san hopes that this interview could be a start for a bridge to
Yes.
connect the Japanese 2DX community and then the overseas community. So if you want to interact more with Nori-san, maybe for our page you can find Nori-san on Twitter on Nori-miso2dx.
Yes, hi.
So 2dx, he always posts like daily updates and such, and you can also follow his teammate, also his team TAITO Tradz too, and yeah, support them.
いや、ありがとうございます。よろしくお願いします。
And then lastly, what are your wish list for 2DX in the future? Because I think that maybe there are some features or anything that 2DX may implement in the future or else.
なんだろうな。なんていうのかな、about feature of, maybe my opinion is not about feature of 2DX, but I want Konami-san to set the cabinet in overseas countries more. Korea, Indonesia, USA, or Europe. Please, なんていうのかな、give a chance, more chance to play 2DX for around the world. People around the world.
なるほどね。
Maybe mainly you can only, まあ、only ではないにしろ、you can enjoy 2DX only in Japan, I think. So, because there is a BPL, we need to tell the fun or enjoyness of 2DX to the not only Japan, but also to the world. I think Konami-san should, なんていうのかな。
spread more. はい。
spread more to the world.
はい。So, those who are the loop. So, Nori-san wishes that maybe from Konami itself that maybe they can spread the words about Bemani Pro League more to overseas, and then he expect that he wants other countries to maybe participate on this prestigious events, since there are lots of game center around the world, and perhaps with many countries possibly joining in maybe the next year's BPL or so, the competition will be much greater, and then there will be lots of connection and friends to be discovered in the future.
Thank you.
That's Nori-san hopes on this matter.
The Konami-san should first is the things Konami-san should first is make a English page of BPL or English page of official 2DX page, I think.
Hi. But I think personally,
Yes.
with them already implementing English language in like 2DX and Soundfault, I think that's already like a step forward to introducing Bemani games to Haigai community. So yeah, I hope it could be developed much further.
Yes. And I hope in someday if I can offer a event, real site event in Indonesia or Korea or USA, that's gonna be great. So I ask Shiki-san, who is the manager of Tradz, please have an event in Indonesia.
めっちゃ嬉しいな。
Yeah, maybe
はい。
なんていうのかな、not なんか現実的じゃないかもしれないけど。
No.
Yeah, I want.
Since I'm also the part of the local community here, I'll make sure to let them know your generous offer to us, and we will welcome you dearly if you have the chance to visit Indonesia.
Yeah, if the team visit is difficult, only I want to Indonesia and have a event. If I can do that, nothing is more great. I think so. トラッズで行けなくても一人でも行きたいなと思います。
なるほどね。So maybe Nori-san said that if Nori-san can travel like together with the Tradz team, he will try like maybe personally come to Indonesia by himself, either by invitation or such.
Yes.
So we hope that in the future we can create more bonds from after this interview.
Yes. よろしくお願いします。
I think that's all we have today. Maybe Nori-san, do you have like anything to ask or anything more to say?
Okay. Thank you again for watching my interview, and let me say sorry for my poor English skills. But as I mentioned before, this year's BPL has not only 2DX but also Sound Vortex and DDR. And Sound Vortex draft meeting will be shown tomorrow, I think.
No.
So please watch the Sound Vortex draft meeting and keep your eye on Sound Vortex BPL and also DDR's BPL. And of course, I would really appreciate it if you play 2DX more in Indonesia. So, そうね. Please find your favorite song and play 2DX and watch BPL. Thank you for your interview.
ありがとうございます。
はい。
So, maybe to clarify a bit more, so tomorrow there will be Bemani Pro League draft meeting for the Sound Vortex division, and the meeting will be on, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 6 p.m. GST. So it's about 4 p.m. on our local time zone. So if you have to follow the Sound Vortex scene, please give it a watch, and please support everyone who will be drafted to the team. And maybe if you're like the fan of TAITO Tradz, yeah, support Tradz.
Forgot to say that. Thank you.
どういたしました。
はい。
Alright, I think that's all for this interview. Thank you once again, Nori-san, for this opportunities to participate on this interview. It's been a great pleasure having you here.
Me too.
Indonesian and Kaigai audience, and I hope TAITO Tradz Nori-san team could advance further to the next session.
Thank you.
はい、頑張ります。
頑張ります。
はい、それでもall for our interview tonight. Thank you again. またね。
またね。ありがとうございまし
ありがとう
た。
ございます。
バイバイ。